Welcome to AT Math Academy. Topic for today is geometry, and we are going to study the rotations in geometry. So rotations. So here is a coordinate system, coordinate plane, and this is x-axis, and this is y-axis, and we are going to study how a point, say x comma y, is given in the coordinate system, and we are going to study how the rotations takes place. So this is my first video. In this video I'm going to show you how the rotations takes place for 90 degrees. Say suppose we want to rotate a point for 90 degrees, then in that case the coordinates will be changing from x comma y to y comma minus x. So this is for clockwise direction. So I'm going to make total of 8 videos in which I'm going to show you clockwise and anti-clockwise. This is my first video for rotation for 90 degrees clockwise direction. Okay, so for the 90 degrees, if a given point x comma y needed to be rotated for 90 degrees, I need to interchange my x and y coordinates. So I have to take y and x, interchange the ordered pairs, and then put a negative sign for x. So this is the rule that I need to apply for rotating the coordinates from 90 degrees. X comma y, interchanging the coordinates to y comma x and applying the negative sign for x coordinate. Say suppose we have a point 3 comma 4 and we need to rotate it for 90 degrees in clockwise direction. Then the point will become, we are changing x comma y to y comma x. So let's change 4 comma 3. So interchanging the coordinates, and we need to negate the x. So minus 3. And let's take another example with minus 1 comma 2. Say suppose x coordinate and y coordinates are minus 1 comma 2. So first let us interchange the coordinates 2 and minus 1, and I need to apply the minus negative sign for the x coordinate. So I am applying the negative sign for x coordinate, which means 2, and minus times minus is nothing but positive. So 2 comma 1. So minus 1 comma 2 rotated to 90 degrees will be 2 comma 1. Now let's draw it on the coordinate system here. So let's draw the coordinates. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and my first point here is 3 comma 4. So let's mark the coordinates here, 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4 on x-axis, on y-axis, and this is negative x-axis, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. This is negative y-axis, which is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. So my given point here is 3 comma 4. So 3 on x-axis and 4 on y-axis, 3 and 4. My point is this much. So I'm writing it as 3 comma 4. This is my first point, and I'm applying the rotation of 90 degrees clockwise to this point. So I'm writing it down, 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, rotate. So we are rotating this point now. So we need to change the coordinates. So 4 comma 3 and apply the negative sign for x coordinate. So it will be 4 comma minus 3. So now let's point the rotated point here. So 4 is here on x-axis and minus 3 is here on y-axis. So my point is this much. So this point, when it is rotated 90 degrees, this is going to land here. So let us do it by taking an example here of a triangle, which is 3 comma 4 is one of the coordinate, and let's say 1 comma 1 is one of the coordinate, and 4 comma 1 is one of the coordinates. So 1 comma 1 and 4 comma 1. So when I rotate 1 comma 1, it should be changing the coordinates and applying the negative sign. So 1 and negative sign to the x is minus 1. when it is rotated to 90 degrees. When I'm rotating 4 comma 1 to the 90 degrees, I need to change the coordinates. So 4 comma 1 becomes 1 comma 4 and apply negative sign for 4, which is 1 comma minus 4. So the rotated points 1 and minus 1 can be plotted here, and 1 and minus 4 can be plotted here. So this is my initial triangle here, okay, and this is a triangle that I got from rotating the points to 90 degrees in clockwise direction. So this is a glimpse of the total concept. So rotation for 90 degrees in clockwise, x comma y changes to y, and negate the apply the negative sign for x-axis, x coordinate, so y and minus x. So I have shown you this rotation in 90 degrees for the clockwise. For 3 comma 4 it is 4 comma minus 3, for 1 comma 1 it is 1 comma minus 1, 4 comma 1 it is 1 comma minus 4. So this is the original figure. When it is rotated to the 90 degrees, the rotated figure is this. So this is how you do the rotation for 90 degrees on x-axis. Okay, thank you.